Look who's back with us. He is the host of Fox Business. He is Larry Kudlow. The Fox Business's Kudlow Show, I should say. Larry, you know, it's good to have you on. Larry, you've been talking a lot about this rail strike. We thought Biden had a deal before the midterms. What's going on?
Well, I guess the deal got broken, at least temporarily. I have to tell you, look, any railroad strike would be a disaster for the economy, which is not in great shape to begin with. But I'm a cynic here. I think the Biden White House is going to give the workers exactly what they want. I don't know all the details about this. Reading in the editorials of the Wall Street Journal this morning, it sounds like sick leave or paid leave. There are very handsome wage increases involved here. And back pay is going to come in very quickly or almost immediately. But I just think the Bidens are going to give the unions whatever they want. That's my take on it. And I don't think there's going to be a strike.
Let's listen to the president tout this before the midterms. Watch this.
This agreement is a big win for America. Together, we reached an agreement. You reached an agreement that will keep our critical rail system working and avoid disruptions of our economy. And this is a win for tens of thousands of rail workers and for their dignity.
Well, Larry, it all fell apart. Now it could be $2 billion a day, Larry. So there's that. Larry, there's also this. The Supreme Court is letting Congress see Donald Trump's tax returns. Okay, there's that. But at the same time, Larry, you've been talking about this. The oil and heating prices that are going up. Biden quietly asked Congress for $500 million more in emergency funding to fix the strategic oil reserves that he drained to historic lows. There's just 25 days left of diesel in there.
Yeah, so I would give him the money for the infrastructure, but I would only give him the money if Biden agrees to a new bill that will allow permitting and fracking and pipelining and new refineries, okay? It should be H.R. 1. Open the spigots for fossil fuels. Open the spigots for oil and natural gas. Again, fracking and permitting and pipelines. I mean, look at so much of this is affecting this country. Home heating oil is shooting up at record highs. People are going to have a very cold winter, particularly in the Northeast. This is crazy. The guy wrecks the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. Almost half of it's been drawn down, ruining our energy security and our national security. We're more and more dependent on the Saudis, right, which we shouldn't be because we were the dominant oil player only a few years ago and President Trump was still in office. And now Biden wants to help the infrastructure of the Petroleum Reserve. This is nonsense. H.R. 1, the single best thing Republicans in the House can do.
Yeah, maybe they'll pick it up.
A permitting bill.
A permitting bill.
Permitting bill.
Listen, we've got
Otherwise, I give him nothing.
Right.
Absolutely
nothing. Okay, we've got a trucker shortage of 80,000. We need truckers to deliver household goods and groceries and fuel. I mean, this feels directionless and aimless, what's going on with the White House, because to your point, Axios is now reporting more Americans are going to eat out at restaurants for Thanksgiving because it's cheaper than groceries at home. And Larry, this stunning finding. Show this data from the Federal Reserve. Larry, the savings of Americans have dropped to just $626 billion. That's a third of the $1.5 trillion in savings at the end of 2019 under Trump. What happened to all that stimulus COVID spending?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, to some extent, you expect that. The emergency spending is off the books. Didn't do any good. More people are not working today. I mean, there's 7 million people between 25 and 55 who are not working, according to official stats. It may be a lot higher than that. But Liz, you mentioned trucking, okay? Trucking is a very dangerous way of transporting oil or natural gas. And railroads are a very dangerous way. The safest way is pipelines.
Right.
From day one, Biden stopped the Keystone Pipeline, and his energy and interior departments have stopped virtually all other pipeline building. And again, I come back to this request. They want $500 million to rebuild the infrastructure for the petroleum reserves. Fine. Make it part of a permitting bill, which Schumer and Biden keep saying they promised Joe Manchin. This is after Joe Manchin double-crossed everybody when he went for the so-called misnamed Inflation Reduction Act.
Get the pipelines in there. Get the pipelines in there. Because, Larry, get the pipelines in there.
Liz, hang on. Get all permitting. Yes, pipelines.
Okay.
But also permitting for fracking
Okay.
and building new refineries.
Larry, we want your reaction to Americans out there, right? Because you're really good. You're in touch with what's going on with people out there, you know, the folks out there. The president, we're going to see what Americans are saying. We want your reaction to the president blaming inflation on nickel and dime hidden fees and mom and pop gas stations. Larry, listen to this. Watch.
It might be less expensive to go out and eat, actually.
Even the price of eggs are expensive, meat, veggies are expensive.
Food prices are just outrageous. It's hard, you know, I mean, we're walking places, we're eating $1.50 slices. We're cutting back on everything.
I'm a college student, so I couldn't go home this break because it was too expensive.
You're allowed to do anything you want, including go steal a pumpkin if you want. Anything you want to do. The main driver of food prices is not the price of beef and eggs, et cetera, although they're up. It's packaged goods. Packaged goods. You're going to see people not buying Kellogg's Raisin Bran, which you're going to see them buy another Raisin Bran, which would be $1 cheaper. Unnecessary hidden fees, known in the parlance as junk fees, are hitting families at a time when they can't afford it. This week we saw the growth in prices in business pay for goods and services to come down as well. The companies running gas stations and setting those prices at the pump bring down the prices you're charging at a pump to reflect the cost you pay for the product. Do it now. I call on the companies to pass this along, every penny of this 18-cent reduction to the consumers.
Most Americans wouldn't trust President Biden to salt the fries at McDonald's.
That was Senator John Kennedy. Larry, who's in the president's ear putting him on camera saying these things that are so off the wall? You know, Larry, Cecilia Rouse, Brian Deese, Ron Klain reportedly may leave next year, Janet Yellen by 2024. Who's advising the president, telling him all these things?
Well, that's an interesting question, Liz. I don't know that question.
I love putting you on the spot.
The people you mentioned for the different councils, I used to run one of those councils. They're not telling him the truth. I actually don't know what he was trying to say, but go steal a pumpkin, Liz McDonald. Go ahead. Go steal a pumpkin. Let's see if they... No cash, no bail. But look at... Inflation is the cruelest tax of all. Food price inflation is off the wall. And don't forget, here, the linkage between fossil fuels, fertilizers, and food prices, okay? This is another example of why it is so crucial to open the spigots for oil and gas. And Biden's don't make that connection. They don't make any connection. And they're too busy giving reparations to poorer countries so they won't use oil and gas, which is still the most efficient form of energy. This is a crazy story.
I'm telling you.
Every question you ask me, I should just sit here and say, this is a crazy story.
Yeah, I'm sorry I put you on the spot.
Story. It's the solution. The solution is so simple. Just open the spigots to fossil
because,
fuels,
we got to go,
and
Larry.
America will be a better place.
It's like trying to follow a gnat in a hurricane with the Biden White House policy on energy and everything. Larry, we'll have you back on. Oh, I got a laugh out of you. Okay, Larry, love making you laugh. We'll have you back on again soon. We'll steal a pumpkin and make pumpkin curry for Thanksgiving. Okay, there you go.